frustrated and heartbroken. Tonight we're hearing from the woman whose car was stolen from her driveway, and police say that same car was involved in a crash that killed 4 people and left 16 others hurt. More than 24 hours later, they're still looking for the suspect. KENS 5 reporter Megan Reina is live with the latest development. Megan?
Well, ET police have confirmed that that was that woman's car, but they're not able to confirm if the people seen in the video stealing it or the ones that were involved in that crash. But the woman who spoke to us anonymously said that this is the second vehicle taken from her driveway this month. Monday morning, a repeated nightmare for one Converse family. While out of town, this woman got a call from her husband. Her white Camaro had been stolen.
And they were good. They were good and they were good.
Just 2 weeks earlier, her truck was stolen. The crime also caught on camera. She believes it was the same group of young men.
And that was wild, double hit in 1 month, within 14 days apart.
Bexar County deputies have been investigating both cases, but on Thursday, I-35 involving a white Camaro. She drove to the scene.
I know it's my car because it was from my Camaro.
San Antonio police confirmed with us it was the woman's car. Investigators say the driver behind the stolen Camaro was speeding on the interstate near Castle Road when they crashed into a trailer being pulled by a bus. The bus then lost control and crashed into an 18-wheeler. It was full of people traveling from Fort Worth to Eagle Pass. More than a dozen were hospitalized, including several children. 4 adults died. Police say 4 suspects inside the Camaro fled the scene. One was armed with an AK-style rifle.
They need to be called.
Among the victims is Rosalio Aguilera and Jose Hector Guerra, known to his family and friends as Tito. He was driving the bus at the time. One man who worked for him in Fort Worth says he is being remembered as a loving man. San Antonio.
Versus the Hellcats flying along highways at 100 plus miles per hour.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will put total weather to crank us up. Takes the field to start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. They're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Looking to throw on second down. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This crowd full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The lone back's got it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker
Yeah, it's blitz a lot, I see. Okay.
lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, bring them making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Come on, guys. It's some bullshit.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. They're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
He lost one down the sideline. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no time and no place for that. We don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. I don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the 1st down through the interception, but no harm.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Cradles it at the 35. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll move it in inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unleashes one. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Come on, guys.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first position.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
A strike downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense up, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Damn it!
Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back out.
Kentucky will be forced
Welcome to the
punt.
channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're not a fan, please
They've
subscribe.
had to kick it away.
Trying to get to 70. Watch it. Oklahoma football.
Able to keep them from getting a return. And the
Number
ball
one
goes
right now.
out.
Won the SEC last year, but Alabama
Here
won
comes
national
the
championship.
ready to go on
We're going to get
offense.
them this year.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the no mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes his connection. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Running through contact. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just...
Come on, guys. What was that?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
God damn, there's a lot of holding going on around here.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Quickly complete. And they swarm him under. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up in the rally, and everybody flies to the football. It's great execution by this defense.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't break for long.
Oh, that's some bullshit here.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown!
Oh,
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And what a nice start for this offense.
look at it down Cortez's side. Wow.
Getting the touchdown pass, this quarterback getting a little bit of confidence, this passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Hey, Cortez, he got you. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team takes the field to put this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 32-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week.
Fires one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I don't even connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready open the second period. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job throwing to him.
Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. The give to the left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to get through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
What's all these holding calls?
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40, the 20, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kentucky. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this.
That was a dumb throw, guy. Watch what you're doing.
Split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback. Of those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field. Not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top.
He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender, understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Receiver looks it in, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly.
Yeah.
Still a bit short of the first down. down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. He's looking to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now on second down. They're going to throw it again. On a little time, let's it.
I thought pick that off. God dog it.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage, they're taking
Damn it.
all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Hey, let's go, offense.
Out the punting unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad, that's on.
Looking deep down the right side. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. He's being a little reckless with that football. Threw the interception last time and almost threw another one here.
Golly, that's back-to-back drives. You got to have your quarterback making smart decisions. You can't turn the football over. He's got to get those cobwebs out of his head, start dialing it in.
Incompletion on first down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smart points because he threw in a double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Sooners will punt this one away. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
Hey, guys. They're not going to let us do that.
Kentucky has it back in the big blue.
You got to play smarter football.
They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Caught in the backfield, it's Levis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to you.
You guys going to be gone next year, senior. We need him for one more run.
Defensive coordinator calling.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end.
Take my 4th and 4. That's some bullshit, guys.
It'll bring up a big decision.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down.
Come on, guys. What are we doing?
As a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Oh.
Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And this passing game has him calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. And one thing they always have, offensive success.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He wants to throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's sharp. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're not a fan, please subscribe. Trying to get to 70.
They torched this defense with an explosive
Thank you for watching.
play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go
Come on,
right
guys.
back at him. Really good job making
What are these guys doing? They suck.
moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to
We're the number one team. Act like it.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got it in the middle. It's high. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one, forcing the negative play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the...
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They'll go to the ground.
Come on, guys.
I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cole. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Pressure coming. This one's complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
He now has 56 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offense stars those plays where they want to get their playmakers the ball, and the defense understands it as well. I got to know, when that guy comes in motion, he's a legit threat. They did, and you could tell they pulled the trigger and went and made a nice play.
Setting up the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle.
Take my 4th and 4.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big.
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He
They
wants
cheating me, man. He made that.
another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
That's some bullshit.
They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This offense has to
Just kick your fucking field goal, dummy.
Ways possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's ball. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Catch in the middle. It's high. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way,
and this sophomore
Come on, guys.
wreaks some havoc.
Welcome to the channel. Get the channel. If you're not a fan, please subscribe. Trying to get to 70. Watching the Sooners, I don't know how these Kentucky guys are going to make a hard game. It's some bull crap.
Sacks early in their career. players, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Oh, he's gonna picked off. Look at that triple coverage.
No flags, it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Guys are everywhere, man.
Nice
Wow.
job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Fires to the big fella. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's up to 81 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
It's hard to stop Greg Williams. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The Sooners are flying down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Armour. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, that's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Tries again to get it in. Right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I'm like,
touchdown Sooners! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Good job, guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
Hey guys, come on. It's a little sorry team. We got to put an end to this crap.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just
come on, guys. Too many yards on the run.
Guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Levis.
The defense, guys. Come on. Stop him right here.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver in the strike.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the
there you go, Cortez. Tell them no mess with you. Good job.
Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down for 42.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. He's brought down.
Here they go. They're going to call holding. They study cheat when the game is close. See? Cheating fuckers, man. They've been doing it all day. Oh, come on.
Penalties
How the fullback gonna hold?
Killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the big fella. That will get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup.
Take it to the 4th, guys. Take it to the 4th. It's a rough game, guys. Can't make no mistake.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma.
Guys, to play better than what they record show. That's a damn sure.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. First down to start the drive after the break. They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback adapted. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the first down.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Finds his tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Pulls it in. It's Armour.
Yeah. Huh?
You lock the gate?
Yeah. I gotta go out there and put the cover on there. I'm going out there in a minute.
Lost the green to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense. They're taking...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious, he's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants.
Good job, guys.
Or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, come on, he's throwing the ball. That's some bullshit. You guys are cheating.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. A roughing the passer penalty. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
He was out of bounds. I had to go back and challenge that and down. So, wow. Should have looked at that. I was about to give it to him.
Taking another look just to confirm everything, the official. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Grabbed in the middle. It's high. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10.
Welcome to the channel. Good channel. You're not a fan, please subscribe. Trying to get to 70. Thank you, and strike a light.
Sometimes it doesn't work in the
Oklahoma coming back.
I can throw it to him. I can try to
We're
create some
losing.
space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Fires into
Pick
the
off.
end zone. Pass on the way in. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up.
Good job, guys.
Solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job. Get the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. They'll try to run for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. On first down from their own 22. Might as well give it to him again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On second down, looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The give to the back. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And he got into the house for the 6th to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Sharp. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot.
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Good job, guys.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team.